Hello, gamers. Time for another late night episode of VyQuil, the wonderful game series where I play a very chill game, very chill vibes. Just in case you need some background noise if trying to fall asleep. Coming back to Animal Crossing and lowering the volume on it. It's been quite a few days since I've done this. Hello everyone, this is Tom Nook. 8:20 p.m. this happy Thursday, November 20th, 2025. Now for today's news, a brilliant fellow named Blathers has joined us in Windfall. Blathers has a keen interest in biology, past and present, and is here to study Windfall. I sincerely hope everyone lends their cooperation. Inquisitive residents should stop by his tent for details. That's all from me. I do hope you all enjoy another fine day of luxurious Windfall living. And so we shall. Yeah, we did two little episodes of this about a week ago now, and it's been a kind of a stressful week for me, so I wasn't playing too much. And that's a bummer. Guess first things first, I forgot we kept our inventory full so that we could give as many donations to Blathers as we could right off the bat. So let's go meet him. Oh, pleasure to meet you. My name is Blathers. I am exceedingly interested in the ecosystem of this island, thus I have come to conduct research, if you will. Could it be that you are Vi, the personage who chose the location for this tent? I am. Splendid job indeed. Thanks to you, I was able to alight on this island with nary a ruffled feather. Now, regarding the aforementioned research, truth be told, I am determined to open a museum and henceforth dwell on this island amongst you. So should you discover a new type of insect or fish, do be so kind as to bring it here. Oops. I plan to exhibit these creatures, as well as those you gave Tom Nook in the museum upon its completion. Though I confess there is one smallish problem regarding said museum. That is, I lack the number of exhibits needed to secure permission to open a museum proper. Empty display cases will not do until display cases have something to display. That is another matter. Which is where you come in. What? Allow me to explain. It's not only insects and fish I plan to display in my esteemed institution, but fossils too. As it happens, there sits a substantial stretch of land beyond the river. I would bet my pin feathers this primitive plot is flush with the fossils I require. But the river, you say. I can't just hop over it, you say. Silly you. I have a solution as audacious as trying to populate an entirely deserted island. Pardon me while I transmit the vital data to your Nook phone. There, you see, with wood gathered from Windfall, one can make a lengthy vaulting pole. This pole can be used to propel oneself across the river. Up and over you go, hooty-hoo. I sent DIY schematics for a shovel to dig fossils from the ground as well, which brings me to my point. Please, Vi, cross the river and seek out these ancient relics. My feathers! I have blathered on far too long. But let me leave you with this. If I'm to open the museum, I must acquire more items to exhibit, 15 more to be precise. I fervently hope you will donate your precious finds to the cause. Oh, I will. I'm here to make a donation. This must be a seahorse. Favorite of mine to be sure. The seahorse is such a very unique creature, and is indeed a fish. Though as far as fish go, seahorses are not great swimmers. The seahorse, you see, has but a wee fin on its back, which propels it through water rather poorly. Thus, these fish are often found using their prehensile tails to hold tight in amongst the sea grass. Here's one final fact for you. Seahorses have no stomach and must constantly feed to stay alive. Indeed, the life of a land horse sounds far easier than that of the hard-working seahorse of the sea. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Bravo and thank you. Once the museum is complete, it shall be displayed with the utmost dignity. What would you like to donate? Yellow perch. Why, this is a yellow perch. The yellow perch is certainly worth squawking about. I find it a sight to behold. That jagged dorsal fin, those brilliant stripes, those glorious colors. It truly is quite the specimen. I would be thrilled to witness it firsthand in its natural environment. But the yellow perch's peak season is winter, I'm afraid. So very afraid of winter's biting chill. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Bravo and thank you. This is undoubtedly a horse mackerel. Supposedly, the horse mackerel derives its name from a false myth about its strength as a swimmer. The gist of it is that these fish are so powerful underwater that smaller fish can ride them as steeds. It's absurd, of course. Where would these alleged fish jockeys attach a saddle, much less shoe horses? Whoops, horseshoes. Shoe horses. One does wish that people would construct their legends with a bit more scientific plausibility. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Bravo and thank you. The dab. The dab is a flatfish that bears some resemblance to the olive flounder, though their mouths are different. Personally, I am morbidly fascinated by each fish's eye placement. The dab's eyes are both on its right side, while the olive flounders are on the left. These fish spend lots of time lying on their sides in the sand. The odd eye placement makes some sense. But it's, how can I put this, creepy, viscerally disturbing, profoundly upsetting to fans of symmetry? And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Bravo and thank you. The dace. Dace are shiny little fish that enjoy freshwater streams with gravelly bottoms and plenty of sunlight. What a fishy paradise until the larger fish move in and begin eating the dace. Sadly, the shiny dace are easy for other fish to spot, which makes them a popular snack. However, this particular specimen here has no need to worry. There's a strict no eating your neighbor policy at this institution. And there you have it. Bravo and thank you. A crucian carp. Do you know how to tell the difference between a crucian carp and a standard issue carp? Quite easy to tell the two apart. One must simply locate the barbels, or rather the lack of them. Just what is a barbel, you ask? Well, a barbel looks like a little something like a mustache. A run-of-the-mill carp will sport this unsightly facial hair, while a crucian carp is considerably better groomed. I tried to grow a mustache when I was younger. It never did fill in quite right. All for the best in the end, as mustaches go so much better with noses than with beaks. There you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Bravo and thank you. The bitterling. Bitterlings hide their eggs inside large bivalves, like clams, where the young can stay safe until grown. The bitterling isn't being sneaky. No, their young help keep the bivalve healthy by eating invading parasites. It's a wonderful bit of evolutionary deal-making, don't you think? Each one keeping the other safe. Though eating parasites does not sound like a happy childhood. Is that why the fish is so bitter? There you have it. Bravo and thank you. With this, we need 8 donations to open the museum. Needless to say, I'm eager to accept your continued contributions. I'm eager to continue contributing. Do a little bit of cleanup around here. Got absolutely filthy while I was gone. Oh, it's not too bad. I don't know if any weeds grew, but I know that there were some mushrooms that appeared. I don't know if it's possible for weeds to grow back after you've cleared them all in an area. Now that we have access to, found a DIY recipe on the beach. Whoever finds this, I found this DIY recipe written in my dream journal this morning. I don't remember writing it down. I've entrusted my recipe to the sea in the hopes that someone makes it. I'd love for you to try it out. A log chair. Don't want to be flotsam. Can I be jetsam? Sounds more rugged. Blurg, you have my pickled herring pizza? I already tipped on mine, so... Wait, I don't see a pizza. Where am I? Who are you? Who am I? Oh, hang on, I know that one. I am none Oliver than Gulliver, a seafaring seagull of the 7 seas. You're the one who kept nudging me just now? Thanks for the wake-up call. Those tasty hallucinations tend to sneak up on me. Can you find it in your heart to forgive this waterlogged bird brain? I'm reading your vacant expression as a yes. I guess I dozed off and tumbled overboard again. That's an endearing character trait of mine. My crewmates love it when I slip over the bow. Don't worry, the fellas will be here to rescue me in no time. Got an ace up my wing, you see? Just call for help using my handy-dandy, oh my gosh. My handy-dandy communicator is broken. This isn't handy or dandy. Aw, sardines, it's all cracked and busted. Looks like it's missing a few communicator parts, too. Means I'll have to wait for my crew to find me on their own. Take a while. Only got enough nautical puns to last for a couple of hours. I'm begging you here. Will you look for my communicator parts, please? I'll look for them. Really? Wow. I haven't gotten a reception this sweet and bubbly since I was washed up at old Corel-Cola. The communicator parts are probably buried in the sand somewhere. I'm just missing 5 parts. If you find them, I'll try to cram them back in here. I'm sure my crewmates are looking for me, so I'd better stay here and watch for the boat. I'll leave the searching to you. I believe in you, partner. Whoa, where have you been? Did you go on vacation or something? You should have said something. I was getting worried about you, Snuffle. I'm sorry. Craft a flimsy shovel. And we also want to make the vaulting pole. I think that's all we want to make for now. Yeah. Still have a slingshot available. Hello. Campfire, cookware, hammock. That's cute. I'd like one sapling, please. Oh no, that's right, I have to activate the computer. Look at the Nook shopping, see if there's anything cool. Sporty skirt, rain boots, KK rock. I dug up 1,000 bells. I don't quite remember how all that works, but I think I did that right. Okay, let's start looking for that. A communicator part. Oops. I missed again. Guess we have no choice now but to use our new vaulting pole. Whee! They're bubbling. I don't have a fishing rod. There's bubbles coming out of that water. really hope I have enough on hand to make a fishing rod right now. I should. But to be honest, I don't know if what I'm looking for is fishable with a fishing rod. Gone. That kind of stinks. What was that noise I'm hearing? I'd like to donate this fossil. Could be no doubt this is a fossil. Incredible, wonderful, remarkable. My intuition was impeccable. There are fossils on this island. But I digress. Back to the matter at Wing. I must assess your fabulous find. Could be but one thing, an ammonite. My feathers, what a fabulous fossil. This ammonite would be a sizable step toward opening the museum. Would you perhaps consider donating this ancient relic to the cause? I've given you a short presentation on the topic. I am quite knowledgeable, you know. Wonderful. 'Tis fascinating stuff, I assure you. Now, where to begin? Ammonites were creatures that lived before and all the way through the age of dinosaurs. Because different species lived at different times, their shells are sometimes used as index fossils. In other words, these creatures act as markers in time, helping to identify the age of other formations. Who knows what other secrets lie hidden in those spiral shells? There you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Bravo and thank you. Once the museum is complete, it shall be displayed with the utmost dignity. Now then, this also applies to the fossil you brought this time, but only a specialist such as myself can appraise a newly discovered fossil to determine its proper designation. From now on, do please bring me any fossil of unknown origins you find. Whether or not you choose to donate, it is up to you. Either way, I shall gladly assess it. With this, we need 7 donations. Let's sell some stuff. $3,150 bells. I'd like to access the ABD and deposit 15,000. I wish I was this responsible with my money as I am in real life. I think I said that wrong, but I know what I meant to say. What is that chime sound? Wonderful. And find the rest of the communicator parts. The feeling they're not gonna be on this beach or the beach on the right. Perfect. Hey, did you find it? Got 'em right here. Oh, that's them. Those are definitely my communicator parts. Come here, you little troublemakers. Alright, the pieces are crammed back in there. Let's see if this thing can send a message. Oh, hey there, crew. It's me, your brother from another rudder. So listen, it happened again. Can you swing by to pick me up? Sending my coordinates now. Gulliver over and out. There, that should do it. You're the best. Thanks for all your help. I promise to return the favor. Be sure to check your mail in a few days. I'm gonna send you something that'll knock your flippers off. Just make sure you put some flippers on before you open it, okay? I'm safe. Nothing to do now but pace back and forth for the next few hours. Better get started. Do a little bit of exploring on this new area. Ooh, I want to keep my net out just in case we get some evil critters. Those flowers. I like this little island here. I think that was the main reason I chose to go to this one. Thought it'd be cute to build a little something there. And then I think I got sidetracked and wanted to build my house there. I think I'll refrain from doing that. I caught a wasp. My flimsy net broke. I'm gonna hold on to my vaulting pole just in case we run across those scary critters I mentioned earlier. I got a manila clam. Who said that? A lot of manila clams right now. Can't carry anything else. Okay. Seems like a good time to go donate my findings. Forgot I need to assess my fossils. Assess fossils. What would you like me to assess? All of Flutter. All unique fossils. Might I help you with anything else? Shark tooth pattern. Could it be? It is. Shark tooth pattern. I'd never thought I'd lay eyes upon such a well-preserved shark tooth pattern. This shark tooth pattern comes from the lower jaw of an ancient shark of the genus Helicoprion. Its teeth seem to have grown in a distinctive arrangement, rather disturbingly termed a tooth whorl. I say seem because shark skeletons are made of not of bone but cartilage, except for their teeth. Consequently, their bodies are never preserved as fossils, and questions about their jaws remain unanswered. The size and placement in the stone of the shark's teeth are actually the only things we have to work with. Sometimes in research we must maintain a stiff upper lip, even in the absence of a stiff lower jaw. There you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Bravo and thank you. A spinotail. The Spinosaurus was a very large carnivorous dinosaur, roughly the size of a T-Rex. Unlike its more famous cousin, however, Spinosaurus seems to have spent a great deal of time in water. Similar to modern crocodiles, this creature lived on a diet of fish and land-dwelling animals. Personally, I am simply relieved that it did not seek flying prey. Is what I have to say about that. I do have another thing to be donated. Could it be a patera body? Probably pronounced Terra. A mighty pteranodon. Among the very largest animals ever to fly, they were role models to us all. With a wingspan of over 23 feet in some cases, I find it simply stunning that they ever did more than glide. But fly they did, soaring dynamically and dramatically over land and sea. I wish I could have seen it. That is what I have to say about that. I only hope we can find what remains of this fossil and display it in its fully assembled form. Alright. Let's sell the stuff in our inventory again, and then I think we can go fishing and probably catch some new stuff. Oh, no. I accidentally selected something I didn't want to sell. Fish bait. I made some fish bait. I'd like to craft more, I think. Can't really say I know how it works, though. I'm a silly dum-dum. I forgot to craft a new bug net. Not a cricket. What a chirp thrill. I found out what those bubbles were. I caught a dab. Not bad. I caught a bitterling. Where's mackerel? Inventory always fills up so fast in this one. Oh, jeez. I don't do well with tarantulas. I don't do well with spiders. That kind of scared me. Gives me the heebies. Tarantula, the horror, the repugnance. Good heavens, I must maintain my composure. Beg your pardon, bugs, I do detest them. There's much I can tell you about the insect you apprehended, if you insist, that is. No, I'm good. Understood. Bugs are the bane of my existence. Rest assured the wretched thing will get the best of care here. Yep, me too. I agree with you, my friend. I ever used fish bait the first time I played this game. I don't recall what it's even for. Is this something in Island Life 101? No? I guess not. I think I just realized what the sound is. Shooting star. What does it mean? Forgive me, I'm not acquainted with the camera manipulation. Got a sea bass. There's seahorse. Olive flounder. I did something. We can sell a few of these. The horse, Crucian cart, and the rock, and that's it. I think these other two fish are new. An olive flounder. Did you know that the olive flounder is the same shape as other fish when it hatches? But as it grows, it gets both wider and flatter, and can reach some 3 feet long. These flatfish spend much of their lives buried under the sandy ocean floor waiting for prey to happen by. Imagine the surprise for said prey when they strike. It would be as if your kitchen floor were to bite you. There you have it. Bravo and thank you. The sea bass. Sea bass is a name given to a variety of different species of saltwater fish. They're a varied bunch with some as small as 4 inches and some as staggeringly ginormous as 8 feet. Sea bass is a bit pedestrian though. Many species have better names such as red-banded perch, the delightfully whimsical dusky grouper, or the potato cod. Will no one think of the pink mau mau? And there you have it. Bravo and thank you. We need 1 donation to open the museum. Blathers, I'm gonna make that happen for you tonight. Let's craft another fishing rod. That's a rock. That's not a fish. Fake. And that's our one donation. Just turn around from me. Dace. I think we already caught the dace. The pike. The pike has always reminded me a bit of salmon, although a pike can grow rather larger. These birds can grow to over 4 feet long, sometimes much over. It is carnivorous and preys not only on other fish, but also mammals and some waterfowl. If I were to ever meet one in the water, I would have a most difficult time keeping my wits about me. There you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Bravo and thank you. I do believe this means, yes, we have acquired the number of specimens required. At last we can submit our application to build a proper museum. Oh my, I must make haste and prepare for the museum opening. There's so much to do. Thank you so very much, Vi. Museum construction is about to begin, and thus I cannot accept new donations at this time. I won't be here tomorrow due to the construction, so if you have fossils for me to assess, come by today. Nice. Okay, that's gonna be the end for tonight's uh session. Getting a good hour in. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Good night.